Okay. Hi there, Namaste, Linda here. So I'm gonna do a small routine to help get some overall body strength. So I've been notoriously weak forever, since I was a child, you know, flexible but not very strong. And I must admit that I haven't been a practitioner who does workouts outside of my regular Ashtanga routine. So this is a little bit new for me, all these kind of things all over the place with how to do this and how to do that. But I think it can be useful. And what it could be useful for is if you don't have the time to do your full practice, maybe, and you want to work on your strength, maybe you can take 5-10 minutes and do these kind of little mini practices. Let's get started. Come to the yoga mat. Let's start on our knees. And just take a moment to be quiet and bring yourself inwards. Feeling the vibration of the body. And seeing if you can quiet that vibration by breathing rhythmically. And then opening the eyes, bring the hands in front of you, stretch your legs out, and try to make yourself in a nice straight line in this plank pose. So the key to getting overall body strength from a kind of more simple pose like this is to co-contract the muscles. So you need to have these inner actions. So one is pushing the centers of the heels away from you, feeling the two hip bones at the front of the body coming towards one another, feeling the upper buttocks reaching down towards the heels, and then pushing into the fingertips and the hands and trying to bring the sternum like it's coming towards the shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades. Feel the upper arm skin slightly wrapping towards the back of your mat, and then hold here. And take a break, coming to downward facing dog. Lift the heels high from the floor. Pick up the right leg, make a nice straight line from the heel of the hand to the heel of the foot. And pull the right knee close to the chest, and then start to lean forward so the shoulders are over the wrists. Press into the hands, pull the knee towards you, but then push the back heel away from you. That's 3, 4, and then 5. Slow motion, stretching that leg out behind you, co-contracting the hamstrings and the quadriceps, and releasing the foot down. Picking up the other foot, reaching away, feel the upper hip bones wrapping towards one another. And then pull your right knee close to the chest, lean forward, press your fingertips, try to reach the sternum towards the space in between the shoulder blades. Push your right heel away and breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Reaching back into that one-legged downward dog and letting the foot come down, both heels down to the floor, breathing here for a moment. And then coming forward into a plank position, press the heels, lower down, Chaturanga, try to hold it. Press into the hands, plank, and downward dog. Holding again. Lift the heels high from the floor, bring the shoulders over the wrists,
And this time you're going to bring your right knee on the outside of the right arm. Feel like you're swiveling the elbows so that they're going towards the back of your mat. And then lower down like a Chaturanga. Inhale, come up, step the foot back, and downward facing. Leaning forward, press into the hands, pull the left knee on the outside of the left arm, holding, press the right heel away, and bring the shoulders down, level with the elbows. And back up, and step back, downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths here. And then feel like you're going to swivel the elbows. So swiveling so the elbows are pointing towards the back of the mat. And then lower down the elbows to the floor. Step the feet back. Bring the shoulders over the elbows and press the heels away. Try to make the torso a nice straight line. And then pull the right knee up towards the upper right arm. Step back, left knee, upper left arm. And step back, hold the plank. And push into the hands, downward facing dog. Leaning forward, pick up the right leg, check the hips are level, and then bring the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Lean forward, bending at the elbows, press into the hands, back up, step back, downward dog. Leaning forward, plank pose, pick up the left leg, lower down, push the hands back up, and back down, downward facing dog. Leaning forward, plank pose, and then slowly down to Chaturanga, and all the way to the floor. Turn the feet so the 10 toes are firm onto the floor. Bring the hands beside the waist. Press the pubic bone into the floor. Roll open the shoulders. Keep the low ribs onto the floor. Bring the hands out to the side like you're making W arms. Elbows a little bit away from the waist. And then press the elbows towards the floor. Back of the hands up towards the ceiling. Holding here. And check, the 10 toes are firmly pushing down and the pubic bone is pushing down, wrapping the two hip bones towards one another. Straighten the arms out to the sides. Slide the arms forward. Bend the elbows, bring the fingertips towards the forehead, and open the chest. Press the 10 toes to the floor, pubic bone to the floor. Hands beside the waist, press into the hands, upward facing dog. Holding here. Press the fingers, press the toes, reach the tops of the buttocks towards the heels, away from the lower back. Roll open the shoulders and pick up the chest. Holding here. And press into the hands. Reach the lower belly all the way to the ceiling. Go slow motion. Downward facing. And place the knees to the floor. And slowly come into a child's pose.
rolling up to a sitting position. And there you go. Well, I hope it's working for you. It certainly works for me. Strengthens me. So good luck.